Hello everyone, welcome back to Bangtan News today. In this video, we will discuss the latest promotional photos for Are You Sure? Story, Switzerland, episodes 1 through 6, as well as discuss the interesting moments between Jimin and Jungkook that again made fans crowded. Let's get started. Their latest journey began in the Swiss Alps. The location is beautiful, full of lakes and stunning views. All looks peaceful and perfect, like a new adventure story begins. However, as usual, the calm did not last long. Something suddenly changed, making his day full of surprises. In the first highlight, we see a magnificent view of the Matterhorn as a background. That day seemed very special to them. But behind the beautiful scenery, they have to deal with new rules, surprise missions, and quite unexpected beginnings. The question is, will they be able to survive the first day of their trip in Switzerland? In the second highlight, the atmosphere is noticeably more relaxed. They enjoy light activity, full relaxation and, of course, endless laughter. These moments illustrate the cheerful side of their journey. We can see that Switzerland offers different experiences for them, ranging from tranquility to entertainment full of energy. However, not everything went smoothly. The third highlight shows how their perfect plan fell apart. Chaos suddenly appears, making everything turn into a funny, confusing, at the same time exciting moment. The question again arises, is everything really okay? In the midst of all that, the assistant host, Masayuki Furuya, gave interesting information. He said that on December 5th there will be a live broadcast segment. In this segment, he will read out the messages sent by the fans. However, the conversation with Jimin and Jungkook was pre-recorded. So, we can enjoy their chat naturally, even if they are not present in person. This information also means one important thing: it is very likely that Jimin and Jungkook did not travel together to shoot this show. The main interviews and their answers to fan questions have already been recorded. The questions were chosen from messages sent by fans, making the segment feel more personal. For Jungkook fans, moments like this have their own charm. Even though it was pre-recorded, seeing them answer questions together always gave a warm feeling. The way they compliment each other, listen to each other, and share little smiles, all of those characteristics that make their relationship seem very close and sincere. The interaction between Jimin and Jungkook has indeed become a major topic of conversation lately. This was especially true after the interview clip was released, in which they were asked to rate each other as travel companions. For some, it may just be a small game. But for fans who have followed their journey for years, this moment feels much more meaningful. What caught the most attention, of course, was Jungkook's answer. When asked how much he gave Jimin, he replied in the affirmative, 95 points. Many may consider this a random number. But for those who understand the Korean cultural context, this number is not just any number. Jungkook then added calmly, "You're 5 points short." This sentence looks simple, but in Korean the word 5 points, or ogm, also means defect or lack. That is, the phrase is actually a subtle but romantic compliment. You are 5 points short because you have no flaws. In Korean culture, phrases like this are often used to flirt with someone special. This is not just a joke. This is often worn as a form of gentle seduction. Therefore, when Jungkook said it to Jimin, many fans immediately realized that this sentence was not a random sentence. Jungkook is known to be the type who likes to hide his affection in the form of humor or puns. But no matter how he delivered it, his message still felt warm. For those who have been following Jungkook's interactions for a long time, this is also not the first time Jungkook has said something like that. He often mentions that Jimin has no flaws. And when asked to name a member's favorite part, Jungkook always said the same thing: Jimin completely. This answer is consistent from year to year. On the other hand, Jimin's response was no less interesting. Jimin gave Jungkook a score of 94 points. He said there was only one thing he didn't like about Jungkook. To some, it may sound like a funny answer. But the old fans immediately remembered something. Jimin once said the same thing many years ago. The phrase, "there is only one thing," was like part of a secret language that only the two of them understood. A kind of little joke that lasts a long time. When Jimin said it, he said it with a gentle smile, as if he knew that Jungkook must have understood his point. Fans also argue that the one thing may not actually be something negative. Maybe it's just part of their game, a joke that's been going on for years. And what's interesting is that, while Jimin said there was one thing he didn't like, he still praised many other aspects of Jungkook, the way he worked, the way he developed, and his strong dedication. Their relationship always seems natural. Even when they're not meant to be romantic, their interactions still feel tender and caring. This is what makes many fans see their relationship as something special, close, and has a unique dynamic that in the end, maybe we'll never know what exactly the one thing Jimin meant. Or how Jungkook actually interpreted the number 95. But it is moments like these that continue to build a warm narrative between them. A narrative filled with affection, personal jokes and sweet interactions that many fans fell in love with. To this day, Jimin and Jungkook's relationship remains one of the most interesting dynamics among the members. The way they looked at each other, the way they shared smiles, and the way they greeted each other, it all felt natural, deep, and full of warmth, and that is the reason why, when they appear on the screen together, both in new shows and in short interviews, fans still feel enthusiastic. There is something about them that never changes. Something that always makes us want to see more. That's our narrative today. Thank you for watching Bangtan News today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate notifications so you don't miss the latest updates about BTS. See you in the next video.